So tell us about what you just got then.
Yeah, my experience from my past life regression was I have been into different places, but there was no one with me. I was alone. So the first time actually I was in a huge green land, so everything that I could see was green. I was there by myself. I couldn't see any people, any animals or even buildings. It was only me on that huge field. And the second time, so when you took us to another level, so I saw that I found myself in a desert. It was hot, it was sunny, intense sun. And again, I couldn't see any people around me. I was alone by myself again. But I could see some monuments, some buildings. It seems to me that there was some half buildings, a finished half that was resembled to one of the pyramids, you know. And I was standing outside, but the pyramid was not finished, but they put the structure. So I could see the structure on one side of me, but again, it was so hot, so intense sun. And I was there too. I said, oh, Egypt, I'm here in Egyptian. Guys, so, and then, so the third time, I found myself in a land which was kind of, it was either white sand, because everything was white, it was kind of dark and gray. It wasn't night, but it was like a late afternoon, dark, and it was either snow or it was a white sand. And again, I was alone by myself, and I was looking at the field. But the interesting thing is when you asked us to come back, so I saw as a pattern, coordinate, kind of, you know, shape of a long, you know, whale. So just right in front of me, and it had a sections by section, and on the sections, on each section, so it was kind of the material, the text stated, you see that there is some pattern on it. So on on each section there was the pattern of the geometry, the sacred geometry pattern, something like kind of, you know, you aware. And the color was bluish, purple bluish, and it was right in front of me, and it was hanging down. So it's just, you know, I couldn't see the bottom and on top, but I could see the long curtain or whatever what it was. So it was not too wide, it was that wide but long. So I saw that too, and then so when it came to the feelings, so I didn't have any feelings. It was no sad feelings or nothing maybe related to what we tapped, so it was released. So I couldn't, you know, pick the particular what kind of feeling I had. I was never sad. Everything was okay. It was just, I was there. No feelings, no emotions connected to any part, except the Egypt. I thought that it was Egypt. So it was a feeling of, oh, I'm back here again. So that's it. No intense feeling that I could, you know, bring up something.
And any higher learning?
Yeah, with the learning when I came back all the way to bring all this knowledge into sacred crystal place, I think what I'm bringing down to it, I think I bring it down. First of all, it was a peace and a sense of relief. That actually, I think that's what I'm bringing down. Sense of relief. My path was cleared, so I felt that okay, there is whatever I bring is down. It's just pure. It was just, there is no defilement. You know, there is no. It was just pure, whatever it was.
So there was like a pure peace around being alone as well in those.
Yeah, yeah. It was okay to be alone. It was okay to be by myself, and it was okay. was, as I said, no dark side. It was just the scenery was changing, but I was the same person in either plane of existence.
Mm-hmm.
And the interesting was that I saw the geometry. I think that because of the pineal, so it was already, because I felt when we actually played, so I felt that something is, just shifting.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt that. So maybe that's why I saw it with the color, bluish, purple kind of color. So that's that's all my experience. Other than that, so I don't have any nothing connected emotionally to it. So
Good.
I don't know.
You just brought back peace, which is lovely.
Yeah.
Cool. Your past life regression mining coach?
I saw myself in 2 different places. On the first one, I was a man, dark skin, naked, working in a place which was dark and with the machines. It seemed to me like a ship's fire room, something like that. It was very hard work, and it needed a lot of strength from that guy, from me, to work. And then on the second one, it was a huge building and with all kinds of machines. At the beginning, it seemed to me like, I'm in a hospital, but it wasn't a hospital. It seemed like a kind of, they're making huge machines over there. And I was standing there in a kind of white suit, so but scrap or something like that. I had to have it for that place. It's kind of laboratory with all huge machines. It seemed like a Soviet Union, Russia type of, machines, big. They're all were beige color. I didn't pick up any name on the first one. The second one, the man, some Arabic name, so like a Jamal or something like that. I could hear the name, his name. So when I went up to bring, from my guidance to bring some knowledge that I required to use it for this time, so I felt very overwhelming feeling of compassion. It was so overwhelming. So, which I had to move in order to just, just observe it. And strength. So that's 2 that I got it from these 2 to my trips. So compassion and strength. So I think that I need most my life now. Strength, absolutely. Compassion towards myself. Absolutely compassion to myself. So that's the 2 things that I
lovely to bring back.